Alone in the game room with Lona Gamer Alex.
The angels near.
Request. What you want?
Adventures await. It is done. I tire of waiting.
We can do it! Strike with all your might! This won't kill me. Unworthy.
Repent, your life ebbs low.
This body holds no more.
Oh shit, I keep forgetting.
Ouch!
Wretched things. We won't falter! Assist me or lose me.
Waste. Lost.
I can't be over.
This is ridiculous. It's just because of the spider swarm. It's like we can't even hit that spider swarm. It is so nasty. It is so nasty.
I stand ready.
What you want?
Like, I don't know what else to do with this. Why is that swarm so freaking OP? And why does it aggro everything?
I'll make my own legend.
We can do it! Charge!
Jesus.
It is done.
And then they don't even come chasing us.
Strike with all your might! We cannot be defeated.
Oh, it's finally dead? Okay, good. Jesus.
We won't falter! Tear them apart! Unworthy, wretched things. Despicable.
Despicable is right. Yeah, without being able to kill that swarm, there's no way. If there's a swarm with you, and with the enemy group, you're just gonna die.
But I don't want it.
You don't want it.
I need something else.
Oh, we can't. None of us can use. Oh, she can.
Not this.
No, not you.
No stopping now.
You're shining like a fiery beacon. You got that medicine I needed. Baby, come on, give it to me slowly.
They go down!
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Oh no! Run, guys, run, 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 because we have the swarm.
Repent.
We can do it!
Could be worse. And will be. Definitely will be.
Advance! Bring it!
Lost.
Jesus.
Can't be over. Tear them apart! This won't kill me.
It's the swarm. It's just
Can't be
stupid.
over. I always survive.
It's finally dead. God damn.
Here I am. See. Share your will. What you want.
This is my
You have my attention.
I tire of waiting. It is done.
We can do it! Charge! Tear them apart!
Repent.
Is it dead? I think it is. Thankfully.
They go down! Strike with all your might!
Oh no, it's still alive.
Could be worse. And will be. Definitely will be.
Unworthy.
Lost.
It's immune to the freaking. The only person who can damage him is my kineticist, but she can't aim her fucking her spell. It never hit.
We survive.
It never hits.
This body holds no more.
Never hits.
This
So the torch doesn't even help.
I always survive.
And then there are 2 more? There's no way we can clear this cave. It's just not possible. So we have to leave here. It's not possible until we have an actual mage that can do AoE damage. It's absolutely ridiculous.
It is done.
I just don't understand how she is so blind. How she can't hit with her spell whatsoever. Like the hit rate is 0.1%, literally 0.1%. I'm not even exaggerating. It's absolutely insane.
No stopping now. Onwards.
Who will prevail? Does it matter? Your life ebbs low.
We can do it! Request.
This is my path.
Well, what I'm casting that is it's not a spell, right? So this shouldn't even bother with the casting ability. So I mean, I'm so confused. Why her hit rate is just so bad? Hey, Artuccio's people are here. A gnome in gaudy purple garb seizes your attention. Of course, the scoundrel Tartuccio, who you know from your time in Restad. The vile gnome is standing on a small hill, expressing its discontentment in every way he can muster.
Let me guess, you're still dawdling. Should I make some tea in the meantime? Bake a pie, perhaps? Plant a small garden and harvest some cherries? Perhaps you'd be more comfortable wearing fool's caps and collared trousers. Then at least I'd be able to sell tickets. Come on, come on! Feast your eyes upon the slowest and the most ridiculous buffoons in Golorian!
So Tartuccio, I may serve you, but I am no one's slave. We do what we can. It is no simple feat to find an unknown object in a vast dungeon.
You picked him.
Digging through a dusty dungeon, searching for I don't know what, and all this frowning. Scold, scold, scold. This is not how I imagined adventures with the future Baron. What am I ever going to write my book about? How we labored to open a chest filled with dust?
Quickly now, if we don't find that artifact soon, someone else might seize it. Someone who's standing over there watching you right now, you fools!
Valerie, I would say you and your sword can find greater glory than in service to Tartuccio. He summoned you to fight the Stag Lord's bandit, but now uses you for more questionable dealings.
You're right. Tartuccio has deceived us. A warrior who bows to a lie, who humiliates herself. There is no glory in this. I shall aid this scoundrel no more.
Thank you.
I see my magnificent rival will stop at nothing, even at stealing the servants of her enemy. Let us see if your fools are even more useless than mine. Draw your swords and cover my retreat.
Strike with all your might!
What a waste!
Unworthy.
We won't falter!
Really? You're down already? Fucking stupid. Valerie's down too?
Wretched things.
Grotus awaits us. Each step brings us
Give the
closer
order.
to the end.
I am your shield. Well,
Patience. Yes, I'm still here.
in the room. Oh, we have a real tank now. She's not lawful good. Oh, and she's an atheist. Seem from afar to be but cracks in the stone, but turns out to be faded image of the sun, grinning jackal skull. Has recently been scratched on top of the image. On closer inspection, one can discern the outline of a head with a single eye. Judging by the outline, the bas relief once depicted the sun and the moon. Now it's completely eroded.
March on.
The image carved in the stone has completely worn away over the ages. One can still distinguish the sickle, the sword, and the skull, with a single eye socket covered with a coin. Alright, technology. We do arcane spell failure. She can't even use that. Oh, I was so confused.
How
No
curious.
stopping now.
Search was not in vain.
It is done.
What a surprise. Inappropriate. Unexpected result.
How sweet, the first breath of fresh air after the stale, damp stuffiness of that tomb. Before us stretched an unending heath, replete with hills and gullies and patches of low shrubs. Already the trail of Tartuccio and his companions had gone cold. But we would not give up so easily, whether the trail went cold or not. It was one we had to follow. Failed? Alas, no matter how long we stared into the wavy sea of grass, we could not divine which way Tartuccio had gone. Despite our resolution, this time we had to taste defeat.
The end draws near.
Speak. I will grant your request. How curious.
Well, sorry, was lost in thought.
Follow me. No stopping now. march on. It is done. This requires your attention.
What a surprise.
To
What a
the
bother.
dust you will go.
Oh,
Despicable. Forwards!
Your wish granted.
you find a cache under all the clothes and blanket. Opening the lid of a small hollow, you find a box full of bottles. An inscription on the side reads, "Wine for the Stag Lord. Don't you dare steal it, fools. I'll make sure you rot." Take the wine. Oh, there's a bandit over here. Watchtower. The bandit seems to have planned to seriously secure the area.
No stopping now. Follow me.
So it doesn't matter where I plug in my my keyboard. When it decides that it's not gonna work anymore, it's just not gonna work anymore. Jesus. Oh God.
We can do it! Advance! Strike with all your might! Something in there. We won't falter!
This body holds no more.
I don't know how these guys are not able to kill this one level 1 bandits. I mean, like, are you fucking kidding me?
Could be worse. And will be. Definitely will be.
What? I don't get it. Is it because of our, no, that's only Fatigue period penalty. Oh yeah, she definitely needs to well, I think it's because of the shield, right? The shield is too heavy. 45 pounds. Yeah. Crazy shit. I guess we gotta camp now. How come I can't add anybody here? I don't understand this. How come I can't add, what's the name? Valerie. Oh, manage.
Hey, dwarf. You ever miss your home and your kin? Sounds from what you said, your kin was even more crap than mine.
Why ask if you know the answer?
No stopping now.
Oops, no, I wanted to save. The dark-haired bandit is kicking the ground irritably. When she sees you, she squares her shoulders and plunges her hand axe. Well, look who's here. Is she the one the lesbian lover of that guy's wife? Easy now, I'm not here to blanket the stolen lands with corpses. Lower your weapon and let's talk. I won't kill anyone who leaves the Stag Lord's service or is willing to help me find him. So think about it. Is he really a leader you're ready to die for? Something in your words seems to have impressed Cressel. She frowns for a moment, then spits. Fine, I won't cut your throat, for now at least. But I also won't kneel to some rest-stop upstart. Why would you try to make peace? Are you just naturally kind, or you have been listening to Svetlana? Svetlana asked me to show you mercy. I don't know why. Russell frowns, then looks away. Mercy, huh? Haven't heard that in the Stolen Land for a long time. Alright, here's my piece. The Stag Lord's been spending more time keeping an eye on the bottom of his glass than on what's going on around him. If he won't answer an insult from some rest-off crook like Jamandi, then you're right. We chose the wrong leader. So go ahead, do whatever you're gonna do. I won't stop you, but I won't help you either. And here, give this to Svetlana. The bandit puts a ring in your hand, then leaves. Huh. Interesting. Wonder what that's all about. You see a dark-haired man of about 45, though the wrinkles on his face make him look 60 at first sight. He's currently a prisoner, judging from his tied hands. He slouches a bit, squinting short-sightedly at the light as he moves his lips, as though speaking to someone invisible. He jerks his head up as he notices you. Praise Erastil, someone finally chase off those scoundrels. Erastil, also known as the Old Deadeye and the Stag God, is one of the oldest human gods still worshipped in the Inner Sea region, and is concerned with family, farming, hunting, and trade. During the Age of Creation, Erastil was among the gods who battled Robogod when he sought to destroy Galorian, and were eventually able to contain him in the Dead Vault at the planet's core. His religion dates back to before the Age of Darkness, when small farming communities and hunter-gatherers prayed to him for bountiful harvests and successful hunts. Legends claim that it was Old Deadeye himself who crafted the first bow and gifted it to the humans to overcome the challenges of the world. Even as the accomplishments of civilization mount, Erastil continues to embrace the present and present the simpler pleasures life has to offer. I'm a priest of Erastil from Gold, a nation of freethinkers and radicals, renowned for brilliant poets, artists, and philosophers, whose ideas shaped the politics of the whole of Viston. Galt was once a vassal nation of Saliax. After the death of Aroden and the rise of the House Thrune in Saliax, the people of Galt decided to throw off their foreign rulers, along with their own nobles who had colluded with them. The executions did not end the bloodshed, and within 5 years, the severed heads of the ministers of the first government rolled down the steps of the guillotine. In the 40 years since, over a dozen governments have ruled Galt, rising and falling off the waves of the stormy sea. Those bandits attacked me as I was crossing the river. They said they wanted to take me to their leader, make me heal their wounds. Not a chance. The strength granted me by Erastil is meant to help honest people, not robbers. How did you come to be in these lands, Jod? I was led here by visions, sent by the elk god, Jod says, with veneration. Erastil is the elk god. Erastil showed me that somewhere in this wild land lies the Temple of the Elk, an ancient shrine, forlorn and desecrated. I saw the ruins of the temple and the shadows of a predator lurking in a sorcerous fog. I felt the echoes of the vicious rituals performed at once blessed place. I have no doubt Erastil revealed all this to me so I could stop the ungodly sorcery that's desecrating the temple. And where is this temple? That I don't know. Visions, even divine ones, are often vague and unreliable. I know only that the temple is somewhere near, in the Nar Marches, but I'm afraid I won't be able to find it myself. What with bandits lurking around every corner in this place, Jad shakes his head sadly. The Nar Marshes spread across the lowlands of the region, featured craggy hills, lazy streams, deep ravines, and a great variety of trees, including oak, beech, and rustleaf. The region hosts a rich variety of wildlife as well, with elk, river cats, black bear, and many large rodents, boars, brush thylacines. Strange as still are the giant owls, will-o'-the-wisps, owl bears, and aggressive vegetation. Gangs of trolls range the southern edge of the forest, closer to Candlemere, and the ruins of many bandit hideouts dot the landscape as well, leading to the rumor of the long-lost riches and fantastic treasures. But I'm afraid I won't be able to find it myself. Yeah, I really like that. I'm glad I could help. Jad mutters a bit, rubbing his hands. Oh, these times. To be as surprised to meet an honest woman as to see a manticore at a vegetable stall. Thank you for your help. I've exhausted my supply of prayers, but I'll gladly repay you in the future, once I've restored my strength. Come to me if you have a need to be healed or blessed. I'm afraid an old fool like me won't be able to handle the mission given me by Rastal on my own. How can I search for a temple when the bandits around here won't let me take a single step? I'll head to Oleg Leviton's trading post to rest and think on what to do next. Please, traveler, if you happen to discover the ruins of the Temple of the Elk, come inform old Jad. My gratitude will know no bounds. Why can't he just join us now?
Here I am. See?
Written orders. Cressel, a task. As soon as you're done with the taxes, find an old hut in the woods upstream of the Thorn River and burn it to the ground. This is the Stag Lord's wish. He literally said, burn, burn. It was originally going to be Dovin, but he grew upset when he learned nobody lived in the hut. Said burning houses with no one in them was boring. So I said I'd send someone more reliable. It's a strange task, but try to finish it quickly. And no asking what the, or why bother with this trifle instead of preparing for a war with Restov. We'll get to that. The Notes of a Traveling Priest, Ilthuliak by Theron Dean. Look how long this is. Imagine this, a girl whose name I shall not disclose comes to town and immediately purchases the most expensive suburban villa. This newcomer spends unfathomable amounts on charity, even returning several tragically perished citizens to life at her own expense. She's very young. Her rough speech and manners indicate that she's not of noble birth. This leaves the whole town wondering, how did this young lady come into possession of such a huge fortune? Or why does she spend it so eagerly? Those secrets were revealed to me when I was invited to the mysterious girl's house to provide healing services. The young lady reluctantly displayed something she'd been hiding from everyone. Terrible acid burn. She forestalled any question with a single word. Ilthuliak. The monstrous black dragon's name was well known in the River Kingdoms. She'd lived in the region for hundreds of years, inspiring terror and emptying settlements. Many experienced dragon hunters attempted to put a stop to her, and all perished. No one knew where Ilthuliak's lair was, or where she would strike next. The wounds Ilthuliak's acid breath left on my patient's body were terrible, but her soul was hurt much worse. The girl and her friends had found the lair of the dragon. They could have gathered hunters to destroy the monster, but they instead kept silent in search of profit. When the lair's mistress was absent, they would carry treasure out little by little. Ilthuliak suspected something was happening, so she set an ambush for the thieves, and they were dealt with cruelly. My patient pretended to be dead, surviving while the dragon devoured the bodies of her friends. She had much gold left at her disposal, but it came with the burden of memories that recalled devastated cities and countless people burned by acid. Unable to tolerate the guilt, the girl tried to atone for ill-gotten gains with good deeds. I was able to heal her physical wounds. When we parted, she told me she planned to spend the rest of her wealth organizing an expedition to Ilthuliak's lair to end the beast. I recently heard rumor that the villa had been abandoned for quite some time now. It's possible the owner left for other lands, but my heart tells me her bone lie in the lair of Ilthuliak, that winged terror that plagued through the river kingdoms. That's a good story. Hey, he disappeared. Scared the shit out of me. He disappeared. Much as I need a challenge, like the sound was coming from somewhere else.
Oh,
Oh, it's locked. God damn it.
It is done.
How come you didn't mark this one? Oh, because I got it. Listen, well, since you dispatched the bandits with such skill, maybe you can help us with another problem. There's a feral swine living here in the woods, not a normal wild pig. We're talking about a vicious boar, as big as a bear, wicked as a devil. Locals call him Tuskcutter. Many hunters have lost life and limb to him. Veckel Benzin found his lair and went to kill the beast, but came back with one leg. He put a bounty on the boar's head, but it looks like there aren't any heroes around here bold enough to claim it. Maybe you will get rid of us of this monster. Amiri livens up. Hey, we're better than the local wussies, right? Wanna bet I can chop off the Tuskcutter's snout in a single swing? Come on, let's find out. Alright, let's go kill this Tuskcutter. Amira gives you a wide grin and slaps your shoulder. Right, that's the way I like it. Let's do it.
No stopping now.
In a single combat. I don't know if you can do it, girl. Probably not. Antiquities collector. Is that the people that I'm supposed to look for that one?
Onwards.
Oh, fang berries, we got that already? Are these the berries you were looking for? Token impatiently grabs a basket from you, but his face falls after he examines the berries. Damn it all. These are the right berries, but they're soured. Would you be so kind as to get us some fresh ones for an old man? I'm still willing to repay you with those 3 potions I mentioned before. So we have to grab the berries and then leave immediately. I totally forgot about that because he said to come back and I was like running around instead. Where's that monk guy? Oh, there he is.
No stopping now.
Why do you want to kill this tusk cutter so much? He's a monster. We kill monsters. What's here so difficult to understand?
How may I serve you? How may I serve you?
I can sell you various divine spell scrolls. They're quite useful. Even if you don't have anyone in your party who can read them. While you're in this settlement, or indeed any place with a cleric willing to help, you need only open your bag and choose the scroll you wish to cast. I'll be happy to read it for you. However, take care out there in the wilderness. The scroll is useless but someone who can read it. To use the scroll on your journeys, you'll need a spellcaster whose magical training covers such spells, or someone skilled in magical devices. Tell me what the visions that led you to the Temple of the Elk.
That's why I'm here. Find the Temple of the Elk. I've pieced together its location from what I can remember of my visions. I have a rough idea of where to look for the sanctuary, somewhere in the North Nile marshes. However, I don't possess the strength to walk this path myself. Do not reject my plea, good traveler, and I'll repay you as best I can. In these dark times, people rarely help each other without compensation. May our Master forgive us all. But I am sure my healing abilities will be useful to you. How may I serve you? What exactly would you like to know? My story? Why not? You deserve to know it. I am a priest of Erastil, and Galt is my homeland. You can imagine what it's like following the teachings of the Stag God in a realm torn by discord and strife. Rebellion and suspicion are the pillars of Galt. Led by Erastil, I tried to guide my flock to embrace tranquility and balance, and guard them from hasty judgment, until I fell from grace myself. Foolish, foolish old John. My misdeeds cast a shadow over my life and service. In search of redemption and a balm for my soul, I took to the road. I had come nearly to despair when Erastil sent me a vision of the Temple of the Elk. I knew that very moment that the Stag God had shown me the way to redemption. Well, if you truly wish to know, I'll have to start from a long time back. Werewolves preyed upon the lands around my village. They murdered people for fun or sport, and left the corpses to rot on the roads. One night, they broke into a young woman's house and dragged her into the streets. One evening, a traveler came to our tavern, tattered and dirty from days on the road, like so many others roaming Galt. He sat quietly in the corner of the tavern, drinking cheap ale, and in an instant, I knew he was a werewolf. I felt it in my soul. It was like Erastil himself had whispered it into my ear. Led by Providence, I left to gather my flock, and we surrounded the tavern. The retribution was swift. However, I was tragically mistaken. The young man was no werewolf. He was a bandit, sent to spy on the village by one of the local gangs. We only found out after, when we went through his things. That's still no excuse for my actions. I was a fool. I made a grave mistake. And what's worse, in the eyes of my flock, I cast doubt on Erastil's greatness. A priest who can barely hear the voice of his god is a disgrace to his lord and himself, and corrupts the very people he would save. Whatever the case, I knew Erastil was no longer pleased with me. It was terrifying. Imagine how my mind raced when here in the Stolen Lands I heard the voice of the stag god once again. He gave me another chance at service to atone for my guilt. Now I have regained hope, and that very hope is my most precious possession. For some it is a land of freedom, where power belongs to the people, not to lords or kings. For others, it's a land of never-ending revolution, a realm surrendered to anarchy. It depends on who you ask. For me, I found Gold a violent place. Crowds eager to lynch a stranger for that accent or appearance, where a single word uttered at the wrong time or place can spark the people to riot and cities to burn. For me, is the place inhabited by the frightened and the desperate, always suspicious, watchful of trickery. All too often they are deaf to the voice of reason. They cannot grasp that chaos and lawlessness lead only to yet more chaos and lawlessness. All my life I've tried to break through to these poor people, but alas, I don't seem to have made much progress. As you wish. Of course, it would be my pleasure. Erastil is one of the eldest gods of Golarion. His faith emerged when the first people appeared upon the land. Erastil helped our ancestors cultivate the land and hunt. Even now, his blessing lies with those who uphold the old traditions and keep to simpler ways, far from civilization and the noise of the city. Tell that to the peasant robbed of all he owns, spending his night in the gutter, hoping to live to see the sunrise. You won't see such things in a village. As you wish. Still, lend your ear to this old man's words. Don't brush away the wisdom of ages past. I came here to spread the kindness of simple village life, which is often lost and forgotten in the noise of an indifferent city. The word demand does not befit the stag god. Honesty and friendship, loving families, merry weddings, and newborn children in their mother's arms, they bring a smile to Erastil's face. He loves his people and rewards them with fortunate hunts and plentiful harvests. But he has no temper for sloth and vanity. He never bestows gifts upon his faithful without first measuring their worthiness. We ourselves must win our daily bread, but the stag god comes to our aid in times of need and strife. I see it more clearly every day. Erastil himself led me to meet you. Your keen spirit will serve you well. I am happy to help. I am always glad to speak of the stag god's teachings. I am happy to help.
March on. We should move.
I suppose I should tell you the truth about her. Crystal wasn't her real name. Her real name was Irena before all of this. She was the daughter of my mother and her second husband, my half-sister. I can't help but feel like everything that happened to her was my fault. She always had a wilderness to her. She had wandered the streets, hanging out with a bad crowd, until the day she passed. Mother complained about Irena constantly. Back then, it was just cruel games and strange escapades. She never really hurt anyone back in Rostov. Her father didn't live much longer than our mother, so I decided to try to help Irina. I brought her here to the stolen lands, though Oleg was against it. And once again, she immediately fell under the Stag Lord's influence. She never even needed to meet him. The stories and rumors from local hunters and bandits were enough to win her over. She would tell how he was a real leader, unlike Restov's softies. Eventually, she ran away, only to return under a new name with a pack of thugs to collect taxes from us. What's worse, she participated in the torture and execution of prisoners alongside the Stag Lord's minions. I don't know if there's any way to set her back on the right path, but I'm grateful for your kindness. Perhaps there's still hope. For the sake of my mother's memory, I still like to believe that.
Onwards.
They said that antiquities collector, so I guess we need to wait until we find some. I wonder if I should just sell these. The closer you get, the better I feel. The closer you are, the more I see. Why everyone says that I look happy when you're around. The closer you get, the better I feel.
No stopping now.
No, we can carry it. That's fine. What are we gonna do with these? Should just sell them.
No. Not this. No.
Okay, that's too much.
It is done.
Oh, I forgot. No.
A rest is in order.
Why does she want to rest?
A rest is in order.
Bitch, why do you want to rest? Where do we see the status if they wanted to rest or whatever?
Don't hesitate.
I tire of waiting.
I am yours to command.
Put your hands on my waist, do it softly.
Done with waiting.
Life imitates art. You got that medicine I need. Dope shooter of city of heartbeats. I really wanna
by your will. I'm listening.
I stand ready.
What you want?
Follow me. No stopping now.
I don't like surprises.
A rest is in order. Onwards.
Inappropriate.
March on.
I have been waiting for you. The flowers, birds, and wind told me you would come. Oh, my poor flowers. They will perish before long in this fog.
There was a guy in my tribe. He kept walking around listening to voices. After a while, they told him to jump off a cliff. Be careful what you listen to.
Yes. The soil, water, and stones here are infused with toxic pain and fear. They poison this place as we speak. You have seen where your enemy's journey began. The one called Stag Lord was once the victim of a cruel madman, and has since become one himself. You see now how monsters are born. But what comes of regret for a thing you cannot change? There is no time to be lost. We must do away with the fog quickly. Search the area around the hut. Try to find anything that remained of the druid who lived here. I am sure the fog is his doing. This suffocating veil is as vicious as his nature. We should learn more about the fog and the ritual through which it was created. Return to me if you find anything. The past may hide the answers that shape the future. Do you really wish to know? Fine. I'll tell you a fairy tale. Once upon a time there lived a young nymph. She lived in an enchanted forest where 1,000 birds sung day and night, where the sun often left a spark or two hanging in the tree crowns, and where the starlight fell on sleepy glades like a glowing soft haze. The young nymph loved simple things, like sitting by the stream with her friends, braiding each other's hair and adorning their braids with crystals made of dew, or watching the flowers blooming. But inside her soul, the young nymph dreamed of something more. Oh, dreams. Nothing in any world can live without them. Even a seed that falls in fertile soil cannot sprout without the dream of the sun. The same was true for our nymph. She wished to turn her enchanted forest into a true fairy tale kingdom and fill it with thousands of wonders. Plans so ambitious rarely go unnoticed by greater powers. Those greater powers decided to punish the nymph for her boldness. They sent a horrible monster to poison the enchanted forest and kill the singing birds. The nymph was forced to flee, and finally she found shelter here in the stolen lands. Here she hoped to sprout the seeds of a new dream, even as she mourned the dream she'd lost. But then the magic mist appeared, killing everything that lived. And the nymph cast about, desperately searching for help. So far, these are the fairy tale's final words. But I hope this is not the end just yet. One day, perhaps I will tell you more. But it doesn't matter now. We need to concentrate on the problems at our doorstep. The Stag Lord, the Druid, the Mist. I will be waiting. You come again. Did you find something? I will be waiting.
I am your shield.
Is that just something that she would say, or is she serious about wrestling?